Alright, thanks for watching my video. Today I'll show you guys how I edit my boxing photos and how I choose the right action shots for me to deliver. Yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so you shot the fight and you're ready to edit your photos. And now the fun part starts, which is editing and pretty much choosing the right ones. So let's go back here. So I shot this fight a couple of weeks ago. It's so Antonio Roscoe versus Huerta in Fox Sports One, I believe, in India. So first, when I go through my photos, I choose what I think is good. So I rate him with 1 star. First, I rate him with 1 star, and once I go through 3,000 photos, I go through them again, and with all those 1 stars, I choose the best ones that I think are good, and I rate them 5 stars. And from 5 stars, from there, I just choose whatever I want to edit. Now, this photo, to some people, this might be a good shot, but to me, it's not really a good photo because you can't see the other guy's face. That's really important. Like when choosing a photo, a good one, a good photo. You want their faces to show. So you want his face and his face. So these are good shots, but they're not good enough. So I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't even upload it. I have a lot of these kind of photos, like these kinds of shots where you can't see his face, but you can barely see his. Yeah, I just don't upload it. With this, they're out of focus, so this one sucks. Let's see. This one, this one's okay. I mean, they're focused, and I cropped it. This is how I cropped it. You know. Let's see. This one's a good photo. To me, a good photo is a good action shot. At least boxing, you know, boxing photo has to have a, you want photos where the punch connects to the face, because that one's really good. But this one's okay. I wouldn't post it online because it's you can't, like I said, you can't see his face. So I would just rate that back to 1. Let's see. This one, to some people or to some photographers, they might think this is a good shot, but it's not, because it doesn't really tell a story. Um, yeah, he is punching him, but it looks like he's, he dodged that punch, so it's not really good. This was a good shot. This is one of my favorite that night. My favorite shot, and you know, you got the snot flying, and you can see both of their face, and you know the way I cropped it like this. I'm not really a big fan of wide shots, so I never shoot wide. But you know, it all depends on the situation. This one's a good shot too. I like this shot because connected obviously. Let's see. This one's good. This is the main event, and he this happened in the second round, and the first round this guy Huerta, he got him with a left hook really good, to the point where we thought the fight was over. But Orozco, he got up and recovered, and first round was over, and he got back out there and pretty much knocked him out, and this was the actual knockout punch. So that's a good shot. Crop it this way. Let's see. I usually make 2 copies, one for Instagram, because I post my photos on Instagram or on my website. So I usually make 2 copies. Make a virtual copy. Like for example, this one was cropped square, so I can post it on Instagram, and this goes to my website. Let's see. That was okay shot. One thing I've learned when shooting ringside, just try not to get the ropes, because it's not really good. That's what Farina told me. So I mean, you can get away with shots like this with the ropes and stuff, but I wouldn't recommend having the ropes in your frame. So, and let's see, and the way I edit my photos, I try to, before I shoot the fight, I make sure I get the right white balance. So I shot this raw, so white balance really don't matter. But if you're shooting this was the main event, so the rest I shot in JPEG. So if you want to shoot JPEG, just make sure you got the right white balance, because if you have like a horrible white balance, your image is gonna look crap. Let's see. Let me see. For example, this image right here. Let's see how it looks like originally. See that? It's too orange. It's too warm, so I had to make adjustment. I had to just take out a little bit orange. I mean, turn out good. And I try to stay away from, like, I'm not really a big fan of like boosting your quality, or not quality, your clarity. I don't know. To me, well, my style of photography, it's more like editorials, like photos you see in a magazine, and I try to stay away from, like, boosting your clarity, just to add that gritty look. At first, I used to do that when I started shooting ringside, but you know, since, ever since then, I just haven't done that, because it doesn't look professional. Like, um, it looks very artsy, and that's something you don't see in a magazine. Like Ring magazine or whatever. I mean, like for example, this when I say clarity, you just boost your clarity just so you have that gritty look, like grungy. I mean, some people like it, but I don't, because I don't know. To me, it just doesn't look natural. It doesn't look, professional. Um, yeah. What else? Oh, and when I'm ready to, like, put it online, I make sure I go through all my photos again, and I use this rating system. I use this a lot, and I go through my photos, like, just a couple times. Like, I go through them one time and rate them 1 star. Then the second time I go through all my photos that I rated already, I rate them 5 stars. And when I'm ready to publish, when I'm ready to, like, deliver, I just I choose the photos and I label them like colors and stuff. So, for example, this I labeled this red. This photo too, it's red, because these are the photos that I like. So once you're done, just click on the red label, and you just see all the images that you labeled, and that'll make it easier for you to, like, export your photos. What else? I just want to say I'm sorry that this is my first time doing a video, so if you're lost, I'm sorry because I'm just like going through whatever comes up. So I'm just like winging this right now. Let's see. Okay, cropping. I think I might have already talked about cropping. So I like tight shots like this. Um, let's see what else. Like this. See how I cropped it? It looks like this. This one's okay. Um, it's not really that great because you don't see his face. Like I said, it's only good if you can see both of their face. So I wouldn't really use this. I mean, it's a good form. He's doing a good form. He's punching and he's hitting him, but it's not good enough. Um, this one's good. This one's a good shot. Um, the thing is, he lost and he won. So that's one thing. You don't want to post pictures of the loser hitting the winner. You always want to post the winner's picture. So that's just me. So that's just how it works. That's how some people they post everything. You know, just try to keep in mind that it's quality over quantity. So it's better to have good images versus images that are crap. You know, yeah, if you're familiar with boxing, there's Cito Lopez, and this was actually his comeback fight. So and he won. I like I like these kind of shots right here. Um, I'm a big fan of Ed Mulholland and Al Bello, so I try to copy their style, the fisheye lens. But I only have one body, and I can't afford a good fisheye lens. So every time I get an opportunity to shoot like this, I just try to shoot wide and just try to get under them. And this fight, this is one of my favorite. That one, it's a good shot. That's my favorite. Um, See how like I'm trying to get that fisheye effect, shooting wide, and I think I might have. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, I was messing around with the distortion, so you get that fisheye effect. That's just me though. I don't have the fisheye lens, so every time I get a opportunity to shoot like this, I try to get that fisheye effect. Oh, and let's see these photos, Han versus Tapia. They're like the co-main event. This one's good, but not good enough. I don't know. I guess I'm just a tough critic. I just don't like. Um, there's always room for improvement. Let's see. It's one of my favorite shots. What is it? What's the color I fucked up? Yeah. This was cool, except my autofocus was focused on this guy. That's why this guy's out of focus. It's not good. This one's okay. It's not really good. Now that I look at it, it's not really good. I shot this back in August 2012. This is the very first time I shot ringside. And looking at it, it's not really good. All right, well, I'm sorry if I didn't cover whatever that you guys are looking for, but that's pretty much how I choose and I pick and choose my boxing photos that I post online. Yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. All right, peace.